So last night I had problems falling asleep, so I watched TikTok like crazy, you know, like everyone does. I came across some recipes that looked and sounded amazing, so I desperately want to give them a try. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's take a look at the first one.
It's an exciting time of year when the good tomatoes are back in season, and the first thing I make without fail is pan con tomat.
That looks amazing.
Couldn't be easier, and it transports you to Spain. All you need is the large side of a grater, and you just grate that tomato. By the end, you'll have the beautiful pulp and no skin. Right, next, just pour that tomato into a sieve for just a few seconds. And it gets rid of the wettest part of the tomato.
I never thought about that.
Really crispy toast. Drink this lovely tomato water.
I'm definitely gonna.
It's so good. Wow. Now you season, generous pinch of salt, and lots of olive oil. Give that a good stir. Some really good bread. Nice thick slice.
I don't have your fancy sourdough bread.
Get that pan good and hot. Nice glug of olive oil. And then fry the bread. We're trying to get a lovely golden crispy crust. While the bread's still hot, rub generously with garlic.
Garlic.
And then follow with that lovely tomato.
Oh, that crunch.
And that is one of the greatest things in the world.
That looks incredible. Let's make it. Okay, I'm really excited for this one. So we have a plate, we have a really good tomato, which I think we need just one. And then we have to grate it, right? Oh, this tomato is really juicy. Okay, in the bowl, strainer. That's a lot of water. Made a mess here. Okay, so we leave this one here to strain for a second while we fry the bread. So for the bread, I don't have his fancy sourdough, but I have this lovely loaf, which is actually really good. So I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so we have a cast iron pan that's getting hot. A good amount of olive oil. Okay, it seems like our skillet is nice and hot. We put our bread to fry. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yes. Okay, our bread is done. So to this we're supposed to rub garlic. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Yes. Okay. We need to season the tomato. Generous amount of oil. Okay, and let's top our bread. Oh my god, this looks incredible. I can't wait to taste it. Okay. Oh, that crunch. Okay, let's shake it out. Oh, looks amazing. This indeed is incredible. That garlic is just... Julius, this is amazing. Thumbs up. A big like from me. I'm gonna have my lunch. Up next is something that I'm really curious. We're gonna make vegan parmesan. Now, dairy products vegan are quite difficult to recreate, so I'm really curious about this. It looks really good, so let's check it out.
Drop the dairy, because today we're making vegan Parmesan with 4 simple ingredients. All you need is raw cashews, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, and sea salt. Just give it a blend until a fine texture is formed. You can store it in your fridge or pantry. It lasts for months. It tastes unreal on salads, pastas, and more, and is 10 times cheaper than store-bought.
Okay. So there are some big claims there. It tastes unreal. I'm curious about that. So let's give it a try. Okay. So I gathered everything. I am gonna use a food processor because the blender I have is for smoothies and it's just really annoying and difficult to get it out of the cup. But the food processor should do the job just fine. So we have cashews, we have yeast. Now she said to use nutritional yeast. I couldn't find nutritional yeast, and after a quick Google search I found out that brewer's yeast is actually superior to nutritional yeast because it has more vitamins and more nutrients. So that's what I found, and that's what I'm gonna use. Of course, salt we have here, garlic powder is up there. Let's try it out. So I have to put everything in a blender, or food processor in this case. Cashews in, salt in, garlic powder, we have that, and then that's a lot of nutritional yeast, to be honest. Oops. Pour it all over the place, why not? Why not make a mess when you're cooking? Okay, everything in, let's just give it a try. Okay, I think that's enough. Well, to be honest, it looks like Parmesan. Let's give it a try. I mean, I don't think it's meant to be eaten like this, but what the hell. We're gonna use it for the next recipe. Anyway, but I'm curious to see how it is. It smells really good. Oh my god. What? That tastes just like Parmesan. That actually tastes incredible. How? It's just nuts. That's awesome. Okay, now for our third recipe. It's actually mind-blowing. It's spinach pasta. So this recipe is made by Angelo Quasin. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. And let's check it out.
Did you know you can make fresh pasta with just a mixer and only 2 ingredients? Mamma mia. All you have to do is mix your flour with fresh spinach for a couple of minutes or until you form a dough. Now, cut your dough in some boiling water and cook for about 5 minutes. For the sauce, I mix walnuts, garlic, parmigiano, spinach and olive oil and mix it with our fresh pasta to make it super sexy.
Okay. Seems easy enough, though I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it because I can't find any recipe on it. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna try to do exactly what he did. I doubt that it's gonna turn that green because that's a lovely green, but we'll see. Let's try it out. Okay, so our friend the food processor is back, and we need flour. It looked like he put 2 tablespoons worth of flour, like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with 3. This kind of looks like the same amount of flour. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it here just in case. And then it looked like he put a handful of spinach. This doesn't look promising. Okay, maybe a bit more. I don't think the spinach has enough moisture to make a dough, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, so nothing more is happening after 30 seconds. It turned into a green dust. I think I need more spinach. Let's double the amount, why not? Let's try it now. Almost? Wait, really? Almost. It needs a bit more though. Bit more spinach. That's a lot of spinach. I might have put too much flour. See? Really? What the hell? Seriously? That's a dough. I mean, I'm impressed. What? I mean, look at this. This is a legit dough. It's a bit wet though. I think I'm gonna add a bit more flour, or I think I'm gonna knead it by hand. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That green is amazing. Oh my god, this made me so excited. This is really, really sticky, but come on. This is an actual dough. This feels right. Are you kidding me? It's almost the same color as my t-shirt. Seriously. Okay, we need to cook this right away. I put a pot of water to boil. But while that's coming up to temperature, we should make the sauce that he made. So for the sauce, he used garlic. We have walnuts, our lovely parmesan, which we just made. I don't know. Let's try like that. Hey, Whiskas. Spinach. Like this. A bit of oil. And I think that's it. We're gonna blend this. Where's the cap? And blend away. Okay, it helped, but oh god, that smells really good. I don't think you can do this with a food processor. I think you really need a blender for this sauce. But I can fix it with some pasta water. Yeah. Let's go to the stove. Okay, so our water is boiling, it's salted. Now let's, as he did, cut our dough. I mean, it's really sticky to be put in the pasta machine, to be honest. But wait, isn't it gonna stick together? In the bottom there? Ah, this is messy. It's sticking to my hands. Ah! It's stuck to my hand. Come on, down, down. Ah. So this needs to boil for 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna heat up the sauce. It's a bit chunky, but I don't mind. Okay, so our sauce is hot, our pasta is done. We're gonna turn off the stove for the pasta and transfer the pasta to the pan. Come on. That's all? That's all. Give this a mix. And now, to make the sauce a bit creamier, we're gonna add a bit of pasta water. This is gonna bring some salt into this too. So, and that's it. Now we need to plate. Okay. Okay. Now I don't have basil to put on top, but I'm gonna put a bit of our parmigiano. Get a fork and let's try. God, it smells really good. Let's try. This is hot. Oh, but this is really good. Oh my God. It's so fresh, so spinachy. This is indeed a sexy recipe. If you like spinach, you should definitely give this one a try. This is really good. The garlic is not overpowering. It's just a round taste. It definitely needs a bit of salt, which he didn't add, but a bit of salt, 100%. But other than that, it's awesome. And that parmesan pairs really well with this one. Now I realize this is a whole vegan meal. Wow. Maybe I'm gonna start to eat more vegan. Anyway, I'm gonna get my lunch now. Second time. For our final one, I don't have much faith. We're gonna make a vegan tuna. Basically, this is the video that started the whole idea. Vegan tuna. That sounds weird. And especially since it's made from watermelon, that sounds even more weird. I don't like grilled watermelon, or cooked watermelon for that matter, and I don't like seaweed or fishy taste. So this is gonna be interesting. This, I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy. But I'm curious. I'm really, really curious. So let's see what it's all about.
Did you know that tuna is being dangerously overfished in our oceans? The crazy thing is we don't need to eat it when you can have recipes like this watermelon tuna I've made. Me and my mum shared this for lunch and she was mind blown. So you'll need a watermelon and then cut it in half and into quarters. Cut out the watermelon flesh and then cut it into steak slices. Then we're going to make this super fishy marinade. The secret to the fishiness is this nori sheet. Then you want to place the watermelon in the marinade for up to an hour, then whack it in the oven to draw out the moisture, and then we're going to sear it on the barbecue. You can also fry it in a pan. Slice it up into chunks just like a tuna steak and then season it with sesame seeds, spring onions and some lime. Would you make this instead of killing those little fishes?
I actually want to try. I'm not killing the fishes because I'm not eating fish, so let's give it a try. And for that, we're gonna start with a watermelon. Okay. Okay, now that our watermelon is skinless, we need to cut it into steaks. I'm not sure how thick, thin. I'm just gonna go with 1 centimeter. So we're gonna put this in a bowl. To this, we're adding sesame oil, soy sauce, I think that's enough, some pepper. I now just realized I should have done this in a separate bowl so that I can mix the marinade properly. Oh well. Now we're gonna chop some garlic, and I have absolutely no idea how much. I think 2 cloves should be enough. I don't know. I couldn't find a recipe. Toss it in. I don't know why, but I have a feeling he put some ginger since he had another paste before he put garlic. I don't know. Heck, I'm gonna put a bit of ginger. Do I have fresh ginger? Okay, so I have a bit of ginger. I'm not gonna put much. My preferred way to chop ginger is just like garlic. Smash it, give it a rough chop, and there you go. Chopped ginger. And last but not least, the fishy taste inducing thingy, seaweed. I hate it. I don't know how much to use. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 sheets. I feel like this is more than enough. But I don't like this. Maybe it's gonna taste good. Maybe I'm gonna like this since it's not actual fish. Okay, now we give this a mix, a rub. I don't know how to call it. We're just gonna mix everything. This feels wrong. It smells good. Now this is gonna have to marinate 1 hour, and then just like he said, we're gonna pop it in the oven for a bit and then put this abomination on the grill. Okay, so well, I would lie if I would say that 1 hour has passed. It's been like 3-4 hours. I forgot. So we are gonna transfer this on a lined baking sheet and bake it in the oven. I don't have any indication for that. I don't know how long or what temperature. So I'm going on a safe route and putting it at 180 for, I don't know, let's start with 15 minutes. Okay. Now in the oven it goes, I'd say 15 minutes, and see how it goes after. Hey Google, it's been approximately 20 minutes and they look similar to what he had. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they are done. Hopefully there's still enough light outside for us to film there. I think it's gonna be fine. Anyway, to the grill. Let's try this. It definitely left some juice on the plate and it's really soft, but whoop. Let's try it out. I have no idea how long I'm supposed to cook it for. I'm just gonna put 3 pieces to start with. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this should be good. Let's take them away. They look really good. So I'm gonna take them inside because here is way too much noise. Okay. Would you look at this? It actually looks like meat. It looks meaty. Let's give it a try. Ooh, this looks really meaty. I mean, let's see. This is actually good. How? This is actually really good. It doesn't taste like tuna because it doesn't really taste that much fish. When I decided to make this video, I was expecting to be fail because TikTok is not the best place to see recipes, but those are actually amazing. The seeds are kind of a problem though. But other than that, look at it, it's just... I'm shocked. There you have it. 4 midnight TikToks. I don't know how I'm gonna call this. I tried 4 TikTok recipes, which blew my mind. You're gonna find all of those recipes down in the description below, including the links to the original videos. And give them a try. Seriously, give them a try. They are incredible. With that being said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. See you next time. Bye!